Carol incentives. Someone has a lot of judgment on themselves right now. That's what's coming in here. This is someone who they've been through a pretty rough period of time, but things are going a little bit better. However, they have this thought process that's going. They're very religious, and they're feeling like they're saying to themselves, um, "quote My Creator didn't instruct me to live wrong until it was comfortable to live right." End of quote. So that's what's going on with this person who someone knows who has been difficult. Like they're just feeling like they want to make correct moves. And they're doing this because their spirit is voying with them, trying to get them to think a certain way, view things and live a certain way, even if they haven't been doing this consistently or at all up until this point. They have this that's heavy on their heart now. Now let's see if I can get somewhere. Okay, so more information is coming in. I feel like this is for someone else. Someone is trying to make a choice. They're trying to make this decision. They're at somewhat of a crossroads here. Let's see what it's concerned with. This crossroads is concerned with travel or completing something. So it's heavy on their mind now. The energy that's going along with them being in this position as one of just self-reflection for the most part. A lot of self-reflection. Someone is seeking some input on a goal that they have their mindset on. Got my mindset on you. I got my mindset on you. Someone has their mindset on a goal. And the advice that's coming in is to hang in there, be as resilient as possible, because this goal is something that you're headed towards attaining in an uncompromised fashion. If you're feeling like you're holding on for longer than you expected, deep within you is this strength, a well of strength that's coming in. And there's also a blessing of cash as well coming in. In addition to that, there is you feeling confident about knowing how to use your resources and knowing the next step to take. That is going to be the most logical. Even if you feel like some things are out of your control, you're not aiming for too logical or too emotional there. And some air type of energy is coming in. So someone feels like something happened in era. Something happened that was a mistake. What is this person feeling like this over? Someone's feeling like this over something that they've had regrets over because of the mistake that happened, that them trying to do something. And it's been bothering someone a whole lot. The advice coming in is to just think about how much success you have had, and don't shirk away from that joy that's all around you. There is domestic bliss that you can feed into, that is on a whole different wavelength than these other feelings have been weighing you down. So just shift your focus. That's the advice. Someone's wondering if something is going to take care of itself when it comes to their luck. They're wondering, will the luck they're having wear off? I feel like someone has had a little bit of bad luck, and so they're looking for some advice. They're looking for information on what's coming up next for them. And what's coming up next is you are going to be coming through some conflict in a way where you're rising above it fully. And this is an intellectual win for you as you overcome something. And it's all going to make sense by and by. And your fortune has you in a phase where what's going on for the most part is growth within your adventure. The way you look at scenarios and the way that you're learning to implement more optimism, because the universe is placing you in scenarios where you're going to be able to do just that. And in that sense, overcome some other feelings that you've been facing. So there has been some pain coming in because someone did not realize that relationships are an extension of their savior, their spiritual happiness. They're not realizing that they can combine the things that they have learned on their spiritual journey with other things that they have come across. Anything from old wives' tales to other spiritual times when things have really connected. Especially when it comes to creativity. And just knowing that there was a flow behind what they were doing. The universe was working with them. The universe is working with you for something that you were doing because it is for the greater good of all humanity. It's going to help you to see some potential where you saw none previously. It's so curious. Any more specific messages coming in? So someone hasn't mentioned something that was weighing them down. This is a message for someone. Someone has thought to themselves that something passed them by, a chance, an opportunity, or something, and they have ended up feeling better because they've been encouraged by a kindred spirit or more than one. And although they've had a lot of emotional upheaval, things are looking up, and someone's likely to see a little bit of change in someone who is, this is their energy, who is going through all of this now. The change is likely to be they're going to be more contented. Their behavior, their words, everything is going to give off a better vibe of, instead of contention, contentment. And if this reading resonated, give me a 5.